Welcome to the 1998 Major A World Series between the Dodgers and the Tigers. This could be, but may not necessarily be, the last game of the season on a beautiful Sunday after 14 out of 15 days of rain. We have a great matchup here between two very good teams, two very well-coached teams with very talented players on each team.
Here we go, Kyle.
Starting off on the hill for the Dodgers is Joe DeFranceschi, who's had a tremendous season this year. And now the first batter is up. First batter is Kyle Williams, and the first call is a strike.
Yeah, Joe. Here we go, Kyle. Let's go. Get yours and ready, Dodgers. Go, kid.
There's a rip to right field. It's a fair ball. It's over to the fence. It's being taken in. Kyle's being waved on to second. A nice relay. He's in with a stand-up double.
Don't worry about it, Joe. Don't worry about it, kid. Here we go, Kyle. Let's get it going, guys. Good play, Jared. Go, Jimmy.
A good relay in from right to the cutoff man. Held him to two. Next batter up for the Tigers, Sam Lipschultz. Sam has also had a great year. Yesterday in the final playoffs, he hit a grand slam home run.
Get ready, Daddy. Get the batter.
Second one is a strike. Behind the plate today we have Sean Payne, the internationally famous umpire who's been umping Little League for a number of years and has commanded the respect of parents, players, and coaches. Okay, the count's up to 3-1.
Coming to you with this one.
With no outs, runner on second, and here's the 3-1 pitch. And he walked him.
Not the force, guys.
You have to admit that actually walking the Mr. Lipschultz was probably not a bad idea. Now they can get a force at third or turn a double play since first base was open. We have first and second.
Yeah, right there.
No outs, and Ben Hyken up at the bat. First pitch is a strike.
Here we go, man. Here we go, kid.
High, 1-1.
Come on, kid.
You can feel the atmosphere here. It definitely is a World Series atmosphere here today. That's outside, ball 2. Behind the camera today, here's the windup and the 1-1 pitch. And strike 2. A nice pitch right at the knees. Looks like it hit the outside corner. 1-2. That's high. We got 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Don't worry about it, kid. Here we go, man. Here we go. Here it comes. Right down the middle, Joe. Here we go, man.
And I think the pitch hit him. Pitch hit him. The bases are now what they call in baseball language, the bases are juiced. Timeout, coach is going to go out and settle down his pitcher. I'm sure the nerves are a little bit high. Everybody plays in anticipation of this. We even have a mother.
About it, Dodgers.
We even have a mother with a sign that says "Go Tigers" over on the left field side, over behind third base. I'm telling you, the excitement here is palpable. And as I said, behind the camera is the ever extraordinary, Pulitzer Prize nominated Arlen Shostak.
I'm in first, Dodgers. Get 2. Let's go, Aaron. Let's go. Let's go, Dodgers.
All right, bases are loaded. There's nobody out. And the cleanup hitter, Aaron Altman, is up at the plate. First pitch is a ball.
I'm in first, Dodgers.
Aaron Altman is a veteran of this league. This is his second year. Ball 2 is low. He's got 2-0. He's got to throw him something he can hit now. Aaron Altman is intense and studied.
Let's go, Joe. Look at that hitter.
And it's pop fouled, out of play. Counts now 2-1. Looked like Aaron had a pitch he could hit. Fouled it off.
Just like that. That's a strike, Joe. Just like that, baby.
As you can hear, the fans here are excited. The fans here are excited. And there's a swing, foul tip. It's 2-2. It's 2-2, and DeFranceschi has turned it around.
Here we go, Aaron. You're hitting. Hang on to it now.
And another foul ball. This is a battle. This is power versus power. Joe DeFranceschi and Aaron Altman, two veterans of the league, both of whom are excellent baseball players. Both of whom know one how to bat and the other how to pitch.
Wants to run, Aaron. Here we go.
Come on, Joe. Go Dodgers.
Say hey. Go. Got it ready, Dodgers.
Oh, and he struck him out on a called third strike.
Almond first.
Come on.
All right, up to bat now is the catcher, Sam Moss, a powerful and big boy.
Ready now.
Still, the bases are loaded with only one out. Low, ball one.
Big rapid fire now, 9.
It's not mine. Come on, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Here we go, Sam.
And there's a hit down the first base line. He picked it up. There's one. Safe at the plate. A beautiful play by the first baseman, robbing him of extra bases. Got the play at first and fired it down to home.
Try, guys.
This is skilled baseball here, ladies and gentlemen. The run scored, but the runners out 3 unassisted, as we say. There's now 2 outs. We have runners on second and third.
2 down, Dodgers. Here we go, Joe. 2 down.
And up to bat right now is Gabe Birnbaum. And a swing and a miss. A left-handed batter. Gabe Birnbaum plays second base.
Here we go, Gabe.
And he's fly to left, and the left fielder catches it. The left fielder, being Bill Robenstein, catches the fly ball. And that ends the inning. We have 1 run, 2 hits. We now go. It's now the Tigers have 1, and the Dodgers are coming up, and we'll be back after this.
There isn't a single city or town around here where you won't find a boy who needs someone to believe in him. Someone you can count on to hang in there with you while you work things out. Someone to be a big brother. What does it take to be a big brother? What do you have to spend? What are you expected to give? Well, all you have to spend is time. All anyone wants you to give is yourself. But you do that, and you'll change a kid's world.
Okay, welcome back to Elliott Field on a beautiful Sunday afternoon where the World Series is being played. The bottom of the first is up. The Dodgers, who are the home team, are up, having not been defeated in the playoffs yet. Sam Lipschultz is on the hill for the Tigers. Sam, another veteran of the Major A's. We have a lot of good veterans and terrific players this year. Leading off for the Dodgers is Fran Taylor.
Don't help him, Fran.
There's the first pitch is a strike. Swing and a miss.
Head on it. Keep your head down.
Foul ball. Picked up very alertly by Sam Lipschultz in foul territory as Fran Taylor displayed an enormous amount of speed there and probably would not have gotten him if the ball had stayed fair. We now have an 0-2 count. And here's Sam with the windup and the pitch. Ball low, an excellent 0-2 pitch to an excellent, somebody who seems like a very good batter, makes contact with the strikes. The windup and the pitch. Low again. Nice stop by the catcher. Catcher now for the Tigers being Sam Moss, picking up out of the dirt. Okay, there's a ground ball to the pitcher, and it's thrown over to first for the first out.
Come on, Adam. Come on, Adam. Go, Adam.
Go, Adam. Let's start it off.
Batting now second, Adam Sandell.
Start it up, Dodgers. Let's go.
There's a strike. First pitch is a strike. Let's take now as the ball seems to have careened out of play. Let's take a look at the coaches now. Coaching for the Dodgers, the head coach is Michael Sandell, who's also coaching third base, and his able assistant Ed DeFranceschi, who's coaching first.
Come on, Adam. Start it up, guys.
Here's the windup, and now the pitch.
Yeah.
There's a ground ball again, right back to the pitcher, and over to first for the out.
Come on, Joe. Extend the inning.
Come on, Joe.
Get over here.
Extend the inning, Joe.
Okay, now batting third for the Dodgers in a powerful position is Joe DeFranceschi, the pitcher for the Dodgers.
Extend the inning, guys.
Again, not only is he a good pitcher, but he's also a good hitter. There's a pitch, look outside, ball one.
Let's go, Joe.
So wind up and the pitch. He squares the bunt, but then turns around to swing, fouling it off. Making the count 1-1. It's one of the great deke plays,
Come on, Joe. Extend the
to
inning.
bring the infield in and then swing away in the hope that you'll get a ball into the hole. So the wind up and the pitch. There's a rip right through the hole between short and third. He rounds first. Relay is perfect into second from left field. And that's a solid single for Joe DeFranceschi.
Hey, Henry. Let's go, Henry. Extend the
Okay, now batting cleanup for the Dodgers. Henry Mendelson. Henry Meltzer. Melker. Yeah, I'm having a lot of help here from the fans. It's very helpful.
Extend the inning, guys. Let's go. Come on.
Batting lefty, standing powerful. There's a pitch that gets by the catcher. And with that, DeFranceschi scurries down to second base.
Give it a ride, Dave. Give it a ride.
Henry Melker, a well-built, strong left-handed batter.
Pick him up, Henry. Let's go, Dodgers.
And a swing and a miss. We got to count them 1-1 now. 2 outs. DeFranceschi on second after a solid single to the left.
Single. All right, 2 away, Joe. You're roaring.
High. Ball 2, 2-1.
Come on, Hen. He said no, Hen. Go, Hen.
And there's a rip. To second. Second baseman has it. Over to first for the out, and the inning is over. Nice defense there. And now, after one full inning, it's the Tigers 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And we'll be right back.
Somewhere nearby, there's a boy waiting for a big brother. What does it take to be one? All you have to spend is time. All anyone wants you to give is yourself. But you do that, and you'll change a kid's world.
All right, we're about to start the top of the second inning, and I'm here with Stanley Payne, the former president of Brookline Youth Baseball for 3 long years. In fact, he had a full head of hair when he started as president, and look what it did to him. It's a great day for baseball, isn't it, Stanley?
Beautiful. Good game, good turnout. And we have 2 very good teams here playing.
All right, now back to the game.
It's been a pleasure. Did I get on camera?
All right, coming up to bat for the Tigers, the number 7 batter, Connor Shields, playing center field, batting 7th. Knocks the dirt out of his spikes. And the batting glove comes off. As part of the Little League rules, cannot wear a batting glove underneath your regular glove. You've got to feel the pain of the ball.
Good throw, Joe.
And the chief cook and bottle washer takes the batting gloves and puts them on the bench. And now here's the windup from Joe DeFranceschi. That's a strike. Pitch right at the knees on the outside corner. Okay, it's 0-1. Here's the windup. And now the pitch. Inside. Ball 1. So its count is now 1-1. The Tigers have to be somewhat frustrated, having started off the inning with a double and then a walk. But I'm sure they're quite confident. Now 1-2.
Here we go, Connor.
Here's
Come on, Joe.
and strike 3. He blew it by him. A fastball right down the middle. Connor Shields swings and misses.
Come on, Joe.
Good effort, Connor. Way to go. Here we go, Jeremy.
Come on, Joe.
Now batting for the Tigers, Jeremy Kritzman, the right fielder, with a strike. First pitch is a strike. Here's the windup and the pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1-1. Go get your dad. Tell him I need his help, will you? Tell him to stop yakking. Okay, we have a 1-1 count. 1 out. Top of the second inning. Tigers have the lead 1-0 over the Dodgers. Here's the windup and the pitch. And he swings at a ball that was a little bit too high. 1-2.
Go, Jeremy. I don't know, big guy. Right there. Go, Jeremy.
Here's the windup and the pitch. Nice pitch. Pitch was low at the knees and he swung and he missed. That's 2 strikeouts in a row now. That's 3 total strikeouts for Joe DeFranceschi.
Here we go, Frankie.
Now in the batting in the 9th position, playing left field, Frank Glazer for the Tigers.
Hard and low. Come on, right to the target. Ready?
So wind up and the pitch. There's another strike. DeFranceschi's really humming it now. Seems to be throwing right into the strike zone. And strike 2. 0-2 now. He seems to have his stuff, and all the nervousness of the first inning is worn off. Throws a perfect 0-2 pitch up high, trying to tempt the batter, but the batter was not tempted. Now 1-2. Another high pitch. Now 2-2.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joey.
And here's the 2-2 pitch. And strike 3. DeFranceschi has struck out the side. We now go into the bottom of the second with the score still Tigers 1, Dodgers 0. We'll be right back.
What does it take to be one? All you have to spend is time. All anyone wants you to give is yourself. But you do that, and you'll change a kid's world.
There's a bunt and the first pitch. Foul ball. Nice smart play again by the catcher. Calling it foul. And if the camera is over there right now, you can see in the blue with the white shorts, Howard Rosenstein, who's the vice president and the head of the Major A's, and also the coach of the Tigers. In his 9th year coaching, he has brought his veteran experience to his players. And the second pitch to the number 5 hitter, Lars Margolis, is also a bunt foul. He's now in the hole, 0-2. And the third pitch is low. A beautiful pitch. Definitely a call that could have gone either way.
Come on, let's go, guys.
And strikeout. And he strikes him out. both pitchers seem to be really hitting their stride right now. Could you just tell him to move out of the way because I can't see the batter? Thanks. Batting now in the sixth position, Bill Rubenstein, who plays left field. Strike. Swing and a miss at the first pitch. That's good. Now both pitchers again appear to be on their stride. Now you gotta go tell me that. And a swing and a miss. It foul tipped. We got an 0-2 count. Okay, with an 0-2 count to Bill Rubenstein, here's the windup and the pitch. And a swing and a miss, and foul tipped into the mitt for strike 3. And again, like I said, both pitchers have now struck out the first 2 batters that they faced in the second inning. And now we have Jake Wiesel up, who is
Jake, let's go. Come on.
playing third base and batting left-handed. Takes the first pitch as a ball.
Go, Jake.
Here's the windup and the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Head down.
1-1. 1-1.
Let's go, Dodgers. Stay in there.
And the pitch is high. 2-1.
We go Dodgers!
Yeah.
There's a ground ball foul past the third base coach. That evens up the count at 2-2.
Stay on it, Jake. Let's go. Start.
Picking up the baseball is Jim Duggan. And he strikes him out on a called strike, and now we have seen it. This is going to be a battle of pitchers. It's going to be a great game.
Run out there,
Sam Litschultz strikes out the side after Joe G. Franceschi did the same thing. And we'll be into the top of the third. We'll be right back.
In a recent worldwide educational test, the United States didn't rank first
Korea,
or second
Taiwan,
or even third.
Switzerland,
It seems while the rest of the world raised their educational standards,
Scotland, Slovenia,
we didn't.
Spain,
So we came in 14th,
the United States.
and 14th is no place for our kids to be. Call 1-800-96-PROMISE, and we'll give you lots of ways to help our kids move forward again.
Okay, we're going to be starting the top of the third. Defensively for the Dodgers, we've got Sam DeFranceschi pitching.
That's Joe.
Joe DeFranceschi pitching, sorry. Henry Melker is catching. At third base, we have Jake Wiesel. At shortstop, the ever-quick and very hard-throwing Adam Sandell. At second, Fran Taylor. And at first, Colby Tucker. Out in right field, we have Jared Skaversky.
Here we go, Kyle.
In center field, we have Lars Margolis. And in left field, Bill Rubenstein. And now, here's the first pitch to the top of the order.
Yeah.
Kyle Williams is up, who doubled his first time up with a beautiful line drive all the way to the right field fence. First pitch is a strike.
Let's go, Kyle. Into your left. Into you.
And there's a rip deep into his left field, deep, 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 and it's a home run over the fence. Kyle Williams has hit a homer. He gave that ball a ride, and it looked to me like the left fielder might have had a chance, but the ball just had too much carry on it and went right over his glove. I am impressed, however, with the left fielder's ability to track the ball all the way back to the fence until it went over. It's now 2-1,
Let's go. Down and ready, Dodgers.
and it's the top of this Tiger order that's giving DeFranceschi trouble.
Yeah.
And there's a pitch to Sam Lipschultz, the pitcher. Strike 1.
Here we go, guys.
There's a rip right to Sandell. Sandell scoops it up. Perfect throw to first, and he's out. For the first out of the inning. Sam Lipschultz decided that he would try to do a belly flop into the ground, and after he has to cross first base, in a great effort. Now up, batting third, Ben Hyken.
Let's go, Ben.
Ben was hit by a pitch his last time up. Taking the bat out of his hands, probably wants to get a chance right now to see whether he can get a hit off of DeFranceschi, who has really been humming the ball well. There's another strike. He seems to have found his zone.
Here we go.
He seems to be keeping it all in the strike zone. There's strike 2. Again, he's humming it. We're through 2 and 1/3 innings so far right now. We've had 1 walk. It's strike 3. He struck him out. That's 2 outs. 2 outs. And now the cleanup hitter, Aaron Altman, coming up. Aaron Altman was up last time with the bases loaded and struck out on a swing. You can tell by looking at Aaron, this is a powerful hitter. And a foul ball off, strike 1.
Run it out, Aaron. Here we go, guys.
We also have with us here today Willie, the internationally famous baseball dog, who comes to almost every game.
Here we go, Aaron. Let's go, Doc.
Okay, here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. I'm telling you, DeFranceschi is finding his zone. And he strikes him out. DeFranceschi still has his stuff. 1 mistake to Kyle Williams. 1 hit, 1 run. We now go into the bottom of the 3rd inning with the score Tigers 2, Dodgers nothing. We'll be right back.
Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the hope and the dream of the slave, and so I rise.
And now, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're now going into the bottom of the 3rd, and the cameras you can see is on the internationally famous umpire Sean Payne. Sean has been umping for years while in high school. Now he's in college and continues to ump, commanding both respect from the players and the coaches. Now up for the Dodgers, number 8 hitter playing first base, Colby Tucker. And like I said, both pitchers are humming it. We've had 9 strikeouts now in 2.5 innings in this game.
Colby a couple games ago, maybe last game, hit a home run over the fence. I remember seeing it.
Hey now, Dodgers.
So we got powerful players here, and this is the number 8 batter we're talking about. So windup and the pitch, 2-0. A little bit low on that one.
Wait for a good one.
All right, Sammy, get it in there. Sam Lipschultz is again struck out the side in the last inning. And throws it high, 3-0. I have a feeling the pitchers aren't getting enough rest because the innings are going so fast. There's no time for anybody to even catch up to anything.
Come on, Dad.
Okay, and the last pitch is outside. Ball 4, he walks the leadoff batter. All right, coming up now, batting 9th and playing right field, Jared Skaversky. And sitting with me here in the booth today, doing color, is Bert Skaversky.
No relation.
No relation. The internationally famous high school teacher at Brookline High School.
Golf
And
coach.
first pitch,
Got appointed golf coach.
and is now appointed the golf coach. And there's a swing and a miss. First pitch was a ball. It's now 1-1 on Jared Skaversky. It's amazing. Now this is Jared's first time up, and it's the 3rd inning. It just shows you what a quick game this is. And there's a foul back on a tough pitch, but he got it back. It's now in the hole, 1-2.
Well-pitched game today.
Terrific. These kids are both, I think the top pitchers on both teams are prepared. Both coaches have had to coach through the playoffs with terrible rain delays. And there's another foul ball up here to the right. Who's going to get it?
Great night for a World Series game. Beautiful weather.
Yeah, it's about time.
It sure is.
There's a swing and a miss on a beautiful pitch, low and away.
It's a good pitch.
Jared Skaversky strikes out for the 4th strikeout for Sam Lipschultz today. Dodgers now coming up at the top of the order with a runner on first with 1 out. Fran Taylor's up to base, and what he displayed in his last at bat was speed, extraordinary speed.
Come on,
which is probably why he's the leadoff. Seems like he makes contact and gets down the base quicker than most people. First pitch, a little bit high, ball 1.
Let's go, Dodgers. Don't help him, Fran.
It's 1-0. Here's the windup and the pitch. A little high. He almost went. Sean looks to help from the outside umpire and says he didn't go, so it's a 2-0 count.
Come on, Fran, let's go. Hit a strike.
Steve Reich won. Pitch.
Those low pitches are tough.
Those low pitches at the knees are very tough, and this is a short hitter who it's hard to pitch to, but he seems to be humming it in there. We have a 2-1 count. And that's high, 3-1. This is a 3-1, it's called the hitter's pitch. He knows that if he doesn't get a strike, he's going to walk, so he's looking for a strike so that he can swing at it. Okay, strike 2, tough pitch.
Low pitch again.
Tough pitch, tough pitch. Count is full. Run will be going on contact with this one. Full count. Foul tip. He stays in there. That's a nice at bat by Fran Taylor. Called off a tough pitch there as well. We still have the full count. Runner on first with 1 out. Here's the windup. And now the pitch. And he walked him. The high pitch. That was a tough. Just high. It was a tough pitch. Got 2 walks in the inning here.
Okay, Adam.
Adam Sandell.
Adam Sandell is now up to bat.
Let's bring him in.
Last time up, he was out 1-3 from the pitcher. He squares the bunt and takes the pitch. Beautiful defense. Charging by first and second baseman. First and third baseman, excuse me. The shortstop going over to third. 1 out. We got 1 out. Adam Sandell up with a 1-0 count. Doesn't square. Takes it high. 2-0. Right. All of a sudden, Lipschultz is laboring now. He's got a 2-0. Here's he comes in with the pitch. High, ball 3. Yep. 3-0 is generally a pitch you can take, so he probably ought to hum it right down the middle. But Sandell could have the green light. We don't know. That one. There we go. He's going to call those ones that are low down. He's up. Ball still in play, and the catcher throws it over the pitcher's head. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. All right. Timeout right now while the shortstop ties his shoe. We have a full count. No, excuse me. The count is 3-1. Now, this is also a hitter's pitch.
Coach Sandell giving his son a little bit of advice on this pitch.
Fatherly advice on Father's Day.
Come on, Ad. Hit it hard.
All right, here's the 3-1 pitch. And it's high. All right.
This is the biggest threat for the Dodgers this game, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yep. Bases are loaded with 1 out. And it looks like right now Sam Lipschultz needs to have a talk with his coach, which the coach is obliged. He's going out and giving me a little talk to.
Here we go. Come on.
Okay. Up to bat right now is the third hitter, Joe DeFranceschi, who singled his last time up right into center field on a beautiful hit. And Joe DeFranceschi had a mighty swing at that one. Bases are loaded.
This is a key point for the Dodgers, I would say. Bases loaded, 1 out. Down 2-0.
Make a pitch, Theo.
Top of the order here. Lipschultz hums it in there. It's low. For ball 1, it's 1-1.
Cool, calm, and collected, Joey.
All right, Joe DeFranceschi also a very hard swinger on this team. Lipschultz seems to be pretty calm. There's a rip into second.
This might
Over
tie it
second
up.
base. There's 1 run in. Throws to the plate. It's cut off. And there's a throw to second. Ooh. And he gets in there with a double. 2-run score.
It's a tie ball game, Bert.
Tie ball game. That was a beautiful hit to the right side. There's nothing you can do about it.
Go, Henry. Come on, Henry.
He got a single out of it and advanced to second base on the throw into the plate on the cutoff. So now we have runners on second and third. Only 1 out with a tie game, 2-2.
Tigers defense. Come on.
And there's a swing. Henry Melcher. center field. And Sandell tags up and scores on that on a sacrifice fly by Henry Melker. Hit very far and deep into center, but camped under it, and very well done was Connor Shields for the second out.
Good defense, Tiger.
Now 2 outs. We have a runner on third as DeFranceschi advanced to third.
There's an appeal flag.
There's an appeal, yep.
Safe.
And he calls him safe. There's an appeal to third saying that the runner had left early before the catch. But Sean Payne says he didn't, and the appeal is denied. So we now have a 3-2 game. 2 outs now, runner on third. And up to bat is Lars Margolis, who struck out last time, and foul tips a bunt.
Lars is a very speedy. He's one of the fastest kids in town in the 6th grade, and I've seen him bunt a lot.
For a hit?
Base. Yes, for a hit this season.
He squares the gun. Foul ball. He's now in the hole. 0-2.
Probably won't bunt now.
He's a big boy too, considering it if he's that fast. A squeeze play at this point in time, and timeout is taken by Coach Sandell as he goes and talks to his batter at this point, giving him instructions, covering up his mouth just in case there are lip readers in Brookline. We want to be careful about those lip readers reading what he's telling them. And it's now 0-2. He's in the hole in a 3-2 game. And he bunts again. He bunts. He does. Plays. And he's safe. And the run scores. A very daring play. A very daring play.
Wow. On a 2-strike pitch. That was called by the coach.
Yep. He bunts on a 2-strike, not expected by the defense. Second baseman covered it well, but the throw was a little bit low. And he gets a single out of it, scoring the 4th run of the inning for the Dodgers. It's now a 4-2 baseball game. Okay, we have a runner on first. We have 2 outs, and up to bat right now is Bill Rubenstein. Bill struck out last time, takes it. There's a throw down to second on a steal. Nice backup, and he's safe at second.
Let's go, Dodgers!
Dodgers are being very aggressive here. Bunting on an 0-2 count shows a lot of anticipation. However, it appears that the steal was not valid. He left early and has been sent back to first base by the umpire. So it's now strike 2. Okay, Bill Rubenstein's up to bat. Lars has advanced to third. There's a hit over to the second baseman. He bumbles it. And a run scores from a very aggressive running by Lars Margolis, and an error, which we're going to call E4, has brought in another run, making it a 5-run inning. And Bill Rubenstein is safe.
This is Jake Wiesel. For about 2 weeks he was out of the lineup. He had jammed his thumb in the car door, so he was watching the games for about 2-3 weeks this season, but he's come back.
Takes the first pitch high for ball 1.
Here we go.
The Dodgers have erupted. And there's strike 1. It's 1-1 right now. Runner on first again. 5-run inning for the Dodgers here. There's a hit to third. Aaron Altman scoops it and throws it. Very pretty. Hard shot. Scooped up by Aaron Altman. Throws over to first for the final out.
They get 5.
They get 5. We are now finished with 3 innings. The Dodgers have erupted for 5 runs in the third. It's now 5-2, and we'll be right back.
I've had the same friends since I was a little kid. But this year, some of them started playing with these other kids. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's cool making new friends and all, but they weren't like us. They were, different. And I heard my big brother saying some pretty bad stuff about people like them. But they seemed pretty cool, and we had a pretty good time. So, maybe my brother doesn't know everything.
Hey, Carlos, come on, we need you.
Don't be afraid.
Be your friend.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the top of the 4th inning. The Dodgers, having erupted in the third for 5 runs, have brought in a new pitcher, Adam Sandell. Adam Sandell, some will have to question sometimes maybe the coach's decision to bring in Mr. Sandell at this point, although he has to be prepared that if the Dodgers should lose this game, they would have to play another game tomorrow against the Tigers.
That's exactly what I was thinking. That's the reason he did it, just to protect. He's a good pitcher. He figures if they lose, not hoping they lose, but then he'd have Joe.
Right. He'd have him available.
Yeah.
They
pitch back to back in the World Series.
Yeah, they're not supposed to. We can talk about that later. Strike one. But DeFranceschi, while he was in there, had a tremendous time. He did give up 2 hits, both to Kyle Williams, scoring 2 runs, but he ended up striking out 6. 6 in 3 innings. Can't do that. We have Sam Moss up to bat right now. And we seem to have a little bit of a timeout because the pitchers on the Dodgers keep forgetting to take off their batting gloves. Sam Moss just fouled off. Has now 2 strikes on him. We've had some technical difficulties over the last couple of pitches, but Sam Moss is still up there battling with Adam Sandell. Adam Sandell, while he appears to be short, is a very, very strong player. He throws hard. And there's a fly ball. It looks like it's going into foul territory. Almost got by the first baseman in foul territory. Giving Sam Moss another chance. That's a tough, one of the toughest foul balls to catch.
Good try. Here we go, Sammy.
But Sam gave himself another chance.
Let's go, Sammy.
And here's the windup and the pitch. And he fouls it again. This is a battle, a good battle here between Sam Moss and Adam Sandell. See you later, Bruce.
Go, Sammy.
Still with 2 strikes, having fouled them off. We're doing pretty well here. And a low pitch. He takes that one low. It's very good. Entering our esteemed booth. We're still battling here. This is a really terrific pitcher-batter battle between a good pitcher and a good batter. And there's a rip. He had it. That ball is gone. That ball was stroked. He gave it to him down the middle, and he poked it out of there. And that's the Tigers' second home run of the game. And by Sam Moss, he cleared center field by a good 25 feet.
He almost hit those cars. He almost cleared the second fence.
Yeah. He got all of that one.
You don't hit him too much farther than that. That was a blast.
It looks like Sean Payne has made it back into existence right here.
Go, gang.
Second batter of the inning. Gabe Birnbaum swings and misses at the first pitch. Strike 1. Now this game is certainly, despite the hot 5 runs by the Dodgers, Tigers come right back with a homer, and there's Gabe right over the second baseman's head with a single. It actually nicked off the glove of the second baseman, and Gabe gets a single, a solid shot into right field.
That was a nice hit.
So you got to hand it to these Tigers. They could be really down and out of it after having lost 5 runs, but it's now a 5-3 game. They've got a runner on first with nobody out. Timeout. There's a bat on the field, which is against Little League rules, and Sean Payne, always on top of it, has asked that the bat be cleared first. Batting up now is Connor Shields. Struck out last time to Joe DeFranceschi, facing for the first time today. There's a rip. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped the ball, and he got it. You got to tag him. He did tag him. No, he's got to. He tagged him. That was interesting. Now the ball was a line shot to first. It looked like the first baseman had it. Was ready to step on the bag for a double play, but he dropped the ball. It fell out of his glove. He picked it up right away. Alertly stepped on first, getting the runner, and threw down to second, where the runner was thrown out for a double play. Boy, that's good defense right there.
Here we go, Jeremy. Here we go.
They've been hitting him this inning, haven't they?
They have.
Some good shots. 3 good shots.
Let's see, 3, 6. We now have 2 outs. Nobody on. Up to bat right now is Jeremy Kritzman. Jeremy also struck out last time. But we've heard of 2-out rallies in this game. And the pitch is high. 2-0 to Jeremy Kritzman.
Count, John. Come on, Adam.
And there's a swing and a miss. Tough pitch by Sandell.
Here we go, Jeremy. Here we go, guys.
Have a good one.
Jeremy's the number 8 batter, and he plays in right field. And takes a called strike. Now he's in the hole. 2-2. He's going to have to be quick with the bat right now.
Good form, doesn't he?
He swings nicely, yeah. I like the way he swings. And he's striking him out. And you got to hand it to Adam Sandell, too. First batter up hits a homer off him. He then gets a single to first, ends up getting a double play and striking out the third batter of the inning. And now at the end of 4 complete innings, it's the Dodgers 5 and the Tigers 3, and we'll be right back.
2 o'clock. Okay.
Your employees who serve in the National Guard and Reserve may seem different. They may work a little harder, be more confident, more willing to make the extra effort to get the job done right. So when your employees need time off to serve, remember, it's not just good for our country, it's good for your business.
Glad you could all make it.
And now back again. It's now the bottom of the 4th inning, even though I said it was 4 complete before. And on the hill again, Sam Lipschultz. Batting for the Dodgers at this point is
Colby Tucker.
Colby Tucker is up to bat, the number 8 hitter, who walked last time. It's a swing, and there's a foul ball right here. Oh, and a fan has bumbled it. It's E-F, or it's M. And the fan has made a big mistake, and we'll take a timeout with that to alert the fans that they never throw with anybody with their back turned to them. Okay. All right, and Sam's got the baseball now. Second one's going back in, and we'll start over again here. All right, everybody has to keep alert in this game. These are hard balls, and they do hurt when you get hit by them. All right, so wind up in the pitch, and it's ball low. 1-1.
I got a feeling Bert is going to go down to the last inning. I have that feeling.
Yeah.
It's a tight one.
Okay. And there's the ball. It's 2-1 right now. Sam Lipschultz is a little shakier than he was at the beginning of the game, but no doubt he still seems to be quite confident out there on the mound. And there's a strike right down the middle. He roared back and fired down.
5-6 innings, isn't it?
Very difficult.
You can do
Kids are really, kids who pitch are very brave people. That's why most kids won't pitch when they get older. There's a swing and a miss, and he struck him out. On a tough pitch on the outside. And Sam Lipschultz has recorded his 5th strikeout of the day.
This is Robert Altman.
Robert Altman has taken over for Jared Skaversky, batting in the 9th position.
He's a cousin. He's got a cousin on the other team, Aaron Altman.
Good
eye.
And the pitch is high. It's taken. So Robert Altman is up.
Here we go, guys. Let's be ready.
Batting in the 9th position. There's the windup. And the pitch is low. And the umpire's not giving us the count, but it looks like it's 2-1.
Come on. Hit it hard, Robert.
Ooh, an outside pitch. A tough pitch.
3-1.
Looks like a pitch is, I think it's 3-1, but Sean's not giving us the benefit here. But I think it is 3-1. It's a hitter's pitch. And he throws it high. He walks him. Now you gotta ask yourself when you walk the number 9 batter. They now have up there the speedy Fran Taylor. Plays second base. Almost caught that line drive in the last inning. It went right over and tipped his glove. He made a tremendous leap but couldn't quite bring it down. In a 5-3 game, he's up batting with 1 out and 1 on. Pitch is high. Ball 1.
Here we go, Tigers. Here we
I know
go.
Coach Sandell, I guarantee he'll be looking to get that extra base.
Hit it hard, Fred. Yeah.
All high. 2-0.
Come on back, guys.
Lipschultz is not following through on his stroke. That's why the balls are all coming in a little bit high. He's sort of short-arming them now. And that's ball 3, high, 3-0.
He's tiring, Bert, don't you think?
I think he's tiring, and I think the short-arming it is a sign of that.
It's hard. It's his 5th inning. And tough on the arm.
That's it. 8 pushes to strike in there. He's got a 3-1 count right now. 3-1, and entering our picture right now is Susan Williams, the mother of Kyle Williams, a home run hitter. And there's a stroke. He throws down to third, over to second for one, and he holds it to two with the force at second. Aaron Altman is displaying some tremendous leather over there at third base today. We now have 2 outs. The lead runner who has gotten on that play.
This is Adam Sandell, the pitcher.
Adam Sandell is out. And we have a fielder's choice with the runner on first. So we have now runner on first. Who goes for second? The throw is down to second.
Nice throw.
Nice throw. Almost got him. Nice throw. A good arm and accurate play. Very close play. But again, Sandell is displaying some very aggressive running in his coaching.
Pick him up, Adam.
That's Van Taylor.
Van Taylor's on second.
Coach Sandell.
Yeah, Coach Sandell is what I was saying. Runners now on second, 2 outs. Adam Sandell at the bat. Up, the ball gets away. It looks to me like the runner's going to advance to third without too much of a challenge. Now we've got some trouble here. This is the way it started off last inning, with the runner advancing on 2 wild pitches so far. Actually, that's not true. 1 steal and 1 wild pitch.
Pick him up, Don.
So, but there's no chance with the sacrifice fly like there was last time. There's a hit. Over to short. He runs it over to first. It's a low throw and a bad bounce. The run scores. Adam Sandell advances to second. That was a tough play.
That could be a key run right there.
Tough play. Tough play on that. The running coming in. That's 1 run that the Tigers did not need to give up.
Hit it hard. Come on, Dodgers. Hit it hard.
Come on, Joe.
Go, Joe.
Go, Joe.
And there's a rip. It's a high fly ball. It's deep into right center field. The right fielder camps under it and makes the catch. Doesn't get much better than that with good defense. And that's the end. And after 4 full innings now, unlike what it was before, the Dodgers have picked up 1 more run. It's now a 6-3 ball game, and we'll be right back.
He protects all living things in the forest. But he can't do it alone. Please don't play with matches. Put out your campfires. And never, ever forget the words of Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Jim Duggan sitting in for Burt Nadler here at Elliott Field. We're in the top of the 5th. 6-3 Dodgers. Frank Glazier leads off for the Tigers. He's batting out of the 9 spot. Foul ball out of play, just beyond the reach of Colby Tucker. Colby has pretty good range there at first base.
He does.
And he may be the only first baseman in the league who actually uses a first baseman's mitt.
I know.
Maybe we should learn something from him. Sandell's pitch is low.
This is Adam's 2nd inning pitching. Takes off his batting glove again. He did that last inning too.
It's important to look good too. It's not enough just to do good. You got to look good too. He's a pretty good-looking pitcher. He's around the plate. He throws hard enough so that he stays out of trouble, and he doesn't walk too many. There's a good pitch right there. There's a called 3rd strike. That's the pitcher's 2nd best friend, wouldn't you say, Bruce?
I would say.
Right after the 6-4-3 double play.
It's been a good game, Jim.
It has been a good game.
Go, Adam.
2 good teams here, well coached, well managed, well drilled. This will be Kyle Williams. He's the leadoff batter. He's homered in his last at bat. Hit a shot to left center field. And before that, doubled to lead off the game. So Williams is batting with some confidence today. Let's see what he can do against Mr. Sandell.
Down and ready, Dodgers. Here it comes. Coming to you.
Oh, and there's another shot. And that's out of here as well.
Out of here. A line drive.
A line drive to center field. Williams has gone 3 for 3 with 2 home runs and a double.
It's quite a day for him.
What production from the leadoff spot. Darren Lewis, who? Great job, Kyle Williams. That brings them back to 6-4.
Boy, this is a ball game.
Plenty of time left if you're a Tigers fan. Don't hit the panic button yet, folks. The Dodgers desperate for outs. They'd like to shut it down right here. Here's Sam Lipschultz, whose grand slam home run yesterday against us was really the dagger through our hearts.
What was the score yesterday, Jim?
7-6, Tigers over the Braves. And as I say, Lipschultz hit a granny, and that was all she wrote.
Well, Jim, you should be proud of the ending you had for your team.
But we came in
7 out of
8, 7 out of 9, I guess, at the end of the season. We started playing some pretty good ball. So, well, we'll see you all next year, I guess. Isn't that the immortal cry? Oh, a swing and a strike. Way ahead of it. That's Sandell. He's crafty that way. He changes speeds. He actually moves the ball around. He'll go in and out, up and down. He's a pretty intelligent little pitcher. There he is. And another foul back.
Come on, Adam.
2 strikes on the batter.
Come on, Adam.
See if you can tighten up here, protect the plate, and put the ball in play.
Come after him, Sammy. Let's go.
Come on, Adam.
8-3, swinging.
3.
Wow.
Well, that's pretty good coming back after giving up that line drive home run.
Yeah,
come back and strike out.
Got to be able to shake it off, Brett. You got to be able to remind yourself, I can't do anything about that one. I can do something about the next one. That's the one I'll worry about.
Just missed, Adam.
And the call there was ball 1, I believe.
Here we go, Ben.
Sean Payne.
Ben's a tall kid, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Big, solid 12-year-old. High over even Ben's head. Ball 2. Well, 2-0. He'll have to come in with something here, Brett.
Go, Adam.
Go, Ben. Right down the middle, kid.
Ball 3. I say 3-0. He'll have to come in with something good here.
Adam.
Yeah, you come back over. Okay.
And now,
One
folks,
bird for another bird.
I'm rejoined by Brett Nadler, attorney at law. Proctor Advocate, there's a shot.
Help, it falls short.
Oh, and he's going for 2. We're going to be sliding in safely. And Ben Heiken with a double to right field. Brings up Aaron Altman, the cleanup hitter, and for my money, Brett, one of the best clutch hitters in the league this year.
He's had a tough time today, though. He's struck out twice. But now that Adam Sandell is being hit a couple times, the coach has gone out to talk to him, calm him down a little bit. This is tough on these 11 and 12-year-olds, as you well know.
As I found out. Yes, it is.
The kids who get hit or the kids who get strike out, you know, whatever what it is, it's a very emotional time for them. Baseball is a game, the complexities of which they don't understand just yet, and it's very tough if you make an error or you strike out or you're a pitcher and you have home runs hit after you.
Well, it's character building, Bert. Isn't that the way we explain and justify it?
Not if they look at the 2 of us.
I never struck out. I don't know about you. My next error will be my first.
That's not what they say at Whiskey Point.
No. They say many things in Whiskey Point, but some of them are some of them are watch out for the cleanup hitter when he's due.
That's right.
And Mr. Altman's due.
Sean Payne has broken up the conference. We got a runner on second. We got 1 out. Aaron Altman gives it a rip, a mighty rip, and it's a long strike.
Foul ball, Brett.
A long strike.
You're on it, kid. You're on it. Let's go.
We also have present with us in the booth Tom Madigan, another alum from the from Brookline Youth Baseball.
Well, there was a tough pitch to take if you're Aaron Altman. He called it strike 2. It looked low and inside to me, but then again, I'm 60 feet away. 0-2.
Aaron's a swinger, though. He doesn't let anything get by him.
Oh, that could be in there trouble.
Yeah! He gets it.
Colby Tucker makes the nice play.
Beautiful play in foul ground, halfway out into right field by the first baseman. And now, with 1 more run, it's a 6-4 game.
After 5.5, Brett.
After 4.5 innings, we go into the bottom of the 5th, and we'll be right back.
1, 2, 1, 2. Larry, you know, this simple exercise can help you stay healthy, which keeps medical costs down.
But you gotta do it every day, Vince. Or you'll get out of shape fast.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
And we're back live at Elliott Field. And there's a line drive. Oh! First baseman.
What happens here? Tough play. You made a good.
Tough play, but I think you got to score with an error, Bert. It's in your mitt. You got to put two hands on it, and you got to wrap it up. First baseman's going to be money in the bank. Money in the bank at first
ruin
base.
His batting average, but I guess you're right.
E3, it's a tough call, but you know I'm a hard grader. The net result of the pitcher is the same. He's got a runner on first base, and he's got more to worry about here.
I mean, this kid bunts a lot. He's very, very fast.
Who is this up at the bat now? Lars Margolis.
We got him over to second without bunting.
Pass ball, and the runner will go to second.
Still made bunts.
Move him over to third base. Bring him home. Every run is precious now, Brett. And he squared away. Took it off. Ball 2. Well, what do you do now, Coach? You let him swing away? 2-0. He's got to pour a strike in there.
I think he's going to bunt again. He's a very fast runner. He's a better bunter than today.
All right. He squares. Pitches high. Ball 3.
He's going to do the same thing.
Well, he's got 3 chances now, doesn't he? And he's seen 3 pitches, so he knows what Lipschultz is doing. And I got to think he's going to get that runner to third base.
Good bunt.
Foul ball.
Jimmy, he bunted on 2 strikes last time.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Beat it out to first base, too. I'm not sure that's how they taught me my baseball, Brett, but it worked in that case, and you can't criticize it, can you?
Bunting again.
They're charging. And
there's a 3-2 count, Jimmy.
Now, I got to take it off. I got to let him swing the bat, Brett. I got to tell him, just hit me a ground ball to the right side of the infield. That's all.
Coach Sandell's talking to him.
Coach Sandell is a older, grayer, wiser head than I, and I'm sure he's got better advice for him than I'd have. You take the bunt off, let him swing away, and the kid will hit a 2-run dinger, and we'll all look good.
I forecast it's a bunt attempt. That's
all right. Well, Brett, you've been right every time. You've been right 5 straight times, Brett. Let's see if you go 6 for 6. The pitch, and he squares, and he's out. Well, that's the danger of it. You did not get the runner over. You gave up an out, and you took the bat out of the hitter's hands. And that's why, as I say, Brett, when we were growing up, they taught us a different style of baseball, I guess. So that's a strikeout. And
Billy Rubenstein.
Billy Rubenstein is a very solid baseball player. Good line drive hitter. Takes his reps. Keeps his head in the game. Plays a nice third base as well. Nice player to have on your team. If you had a team full of Billy Rubensteins, you'd be a happy coach. And there's the pitch, and he's ahead of it and fouls it off. Strike 2. And Lipschultz has got Billy Rubenstein on his hip pocket. Let's see what he does with him now.
He looks a little stronger this inning.
He looks a little more confident. And there's the pitch, and there's a hard ball. And he throws him. He's safe at first base. And the runner goes over to third.
Shortstop.
Well, you know, there's Little League Baseball in a play. Kyle Williams, who's a fine shortstop, makes the diving stop. Keeps the ball from going into left field and probably saves a run from coming home. But at that moment, he'd done all he could with the ball. He should have stopped and left well enough alone. His throw over to first base, let the Dodger runner take third. And now we've got runners at the corner with 1 out. And Jake Wiesel coming to bat.
Umpires having a little discussion, too.
Rand Teller.
Yeah.
Is it Francis Taylor now batting for Jake Wiesel in the 7th spot? I don't think so.
No, it isn't.
It's Jake Wiesel. If it's not Wiesel, then it's Bateman.
Yeah.
Is that Nick Bateman?
Yeah. That's who it is.
Let's score that one a hit there. Nick Bateman. Batting for Jake Wiesel here in the 5th inning. Runners at first and third. Lipschultz is high.
Here it is.
Yeah, the fake. No.
Good eye, Nick.
And I'd give him a stolen base on the play, and the runner goes to second. Rubenstein's at second, and Melka's at third. And the Tigers are in trouble.
This is the key point right here. Because if the Tigers can hold them, at least they've got a chance.
Ike on the outside part of the plate.
Put it in play.
Give up 2 runs. It's going to be tough to come back in the 6th inning.
Now, after Bateman comes Colby Tucker, the fine first baseman for the Dodgers. Ike 2, squared to bunt, couldn't get it down. Lipschultz is calm and composed out there. He'll keep his head about him and see if he can pitch out of this jam. Ike 3. Well, that's 2 outs. That's 2 outs, and that was absolutely a pitcher's pitch, outside and out of the strike zone. And yet, with 2 strikes, you got to protect. You got to be after it. 2 strikes now. This would be big to end this inning with no runs scored. It really is important for the Tigers to stay close. They'll be coming up in their half of the top half of the 6th. They're down 6-4. They really don't want to have to go down anymore.
You can feel a lot of parents standing up there, sensing the
end of a long and exciting season. And the pitch is high. Lipschultz has got to be getting tired. He's in the 5th inning. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and he looked to me like he short-armed that one a little bit there, Bert. He didn't really quite follow through and reach to the plate.
Last 2 innings, he's tired, but he's pitched a gutty game.
He's battling. Let's see what happens. And there's the pitch. Strike. Swinging. Good pitch at the knees. All right. Tucker steps back in. Had a home run the other night in that rained-out game.
He did.
He smashed a good one.
Home runs lately.
And there's a shot to right field, but it'll go foul. Just a long, loud strike. And Lipschultz has got Tucker 1 and 2.
Make contact.
Lipschultz is on the mound. He's ready. He winds. He throws high. The runner is not coming. And the count goes to 2-2. I scored a game Sam Lipschultz pitched in last summer out in Burlington, and in a 6-inning game, he threw exactly 60 pitches, an average of 10 an inning, and of the 60 pitches, 45 were strikes. That's ball 4. Tucker takes first base. The bases are loaded. Okay. And Robert Altman is at bat, the number 9 hitter. If they get some production right here, right now, the Dodgers are really going to like their chances.
Giving him a little strategy here, probably just turn.
The strategy here, Bert, is see it, hit it. That's the strategy now. This is no time to be refined. See it and hit it. The pitch. Ike 1 swinging. Good hard swing.
Head down, Robert.
Well, we've got a convention over at third base with Aaron Altman on the bag and Kyle Williams backing him up, and Michael Hassan, the left fielder, getting into the play as well. Here's Lipschultz's pitch. Ike 2 called. Good pitch. You got to be on that pitch.
Come on, that's a beautiful pitch. You got to hit that one.
One more. Lipschultz, and he's out of trouble here. Here he comes. The windup is ready, and here comes the pitch. He's high. Placed one high, 1 and 2. Not a bad waste of the pitch there. See if he chased a high pitch out of the strike zone.
Jimmy, I don't think the run.
I don't think so. I don't think so either.
I've seen Altman hit the ball. He's had a home run.
Ike 3 call to end the threat.
You got to hit that one. Come on.
And the Tigers have life as they come to bat in the top of the 6th. Dodgers 6, Tigers 4.
They're still around, and these diseases could be life-threatening if you don't protect your baby from them. Full protection takes around 5 visits for shots, starting by 2 months and ending by age 2. Ask if your baby is up to date on every visit to your doctor. Or if you don't have a doctor, call 1-800-232-2522 to find out where to get your baby shots. When it comes to immunization, your baby's counting on you.
Hello and welcome to the bottom of the top of the 6th inning. The Dodgers and the Detroit Tigers are playing today in what could be the final game of the Majors A series for 1998. This, in fact, could be the final inning of the entire Majors A year. We have pitching on the mound Adam Sandler, And up Sandell, and up to bat we have Sam Moss. First pitch.
First pitch is low for ball 1. The Dodgers are now winning 6-4, and they are the home team. So if they shut them out this inning, that could be it. Pitch number 2 is low in the dirt for ball 2.
Is this the top of the 6th?
Yep.
So this is the Tigers' last chance.
Low and away for ball 3. He's run the count to 3-0.
It would be interesting if the Tigers are able to salvage a couple runs here.
Ball 4, walks him on 4 straight pitches.
And that's not looking good for Adam Sandell. We can all hope he holds on to carry the championship on his shoulders, but Detroit now hopes for a total breakdown.
Coming up to bat now is Gabe Berenbaum. And the first pitch is right down the pipe for strike 1.
Here's the next pitch on the way. And that's high.
For ball 1. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Fouled off. Back
1
to the
and 2.
backstop. That's a good thing they moved this field here. Changed the view. So now the sun isn't in the batter's eye, which was huge.
And that's up for ball 2. 2-2 on Gabe Berenbaum. There are no outs, and here comes the pitch. Eye and away for ball 3.
And Adam Sandell's really having to work hard here. See how many innings. He's gone for almost half the way. Jody Franceschi started out strong, but wasn't able to finish up.
And that pitch is low and away for ball 4. He walks the first 2 batters in the top of the 6th. There are now runners on first and second with no outs.
The Tigers are threatening here.
And
the tying runner on first.
And Connor Shields striding to the plate. And the Dodgers coach will head out to the mound for a meeting.
God knows what they're going to be discussing in that meeting in there. Looks as if Sandell is not too pleased with his own performance.
You got to give the little kid a little pep talk here.
Well, it looks like we're going to get underway here. As the official.
The umpire, Sean Payne, is going out to the mound to break up the meeting.
Looks like Sandell's going to try and stride the rest of the way. Pop some strikes down the middle and hopefully get out of this jam and put the Dodgers up with their first championship win of their franchise, with at least the Sandell being the coach.
Take it easy out.
You know, first and second with no outs.
The official calls for the game to begin, and here's the pitch.
Low for ball 1. I would think that the Dodgers would be in deep trouble if Sandell walks another kid.
Yes, it looks like the runners are going to be taking it. And
there's a swing and a miss for strike 1.
I think the runners should really be taking as many risks as possible here. They're going to want to advance their runners very much and test the catcher's arm.
And there's a pitch right down the pipe for strike 2. The Dodgers,
Sandell's hot.
The Tigers have all turned their hats to the side in the hope of a 2-run rally to tie the game up and send it to the bottom of the 6th. There's the pitch outside for ball 2.
Outside, fairly controversial call there.
Here we go.
2-2 on Connor Shields, the center fielder for the Tigers.
The pitch on the way. And
there's a blooper
and
right
it falls for a single. The runners rounding third will score. The man
will score, but the man is out at second.
So, 1 down and 1 is scored. The tying runner remains at first. Will Sandell be able to hold on to capture the win, creating an opportunity for 2 more outs for the Dodgers? Striding to the plate now is a number 18,
Jeremy Kritzman.
Jeremy Kritzman so far has K'd twice.
He needs to come through in the clutch right here and drop in a single.
Here we go, Jeremy.
The pitch on the way.
Low for ball one. We have a man on first and one out now for the Tigers. And here comes the pitch. Right down the pipe for strike one. 1-1.
Here we go, Jeremy.
Swing and a miss for strike two.
Strike two, one strike away from the second out of the inning and the top of the sixth.
Sandell is a very quick worker, and I think Kritzman has stepped out of the box to try and mess up his sequence.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
High for ball two. 2-2 on the batter.
Looks as if Adam Sandell is totally oblivious to the fact that there's a runner on. He's thinking only about the batter, and that's all he should be thinking about in a situation like this.
Swung and missed, strike three.
Now there's two outs in the top of the sixth inning. One more out would do it for the Dodgers. They would take the championship in their hands. You can only imagine what can be going through these kids' heads right now. Jody Franceschi comes out to give Adam Sandell a little wish, a little hope. Let's see what Adam Sandell can do with it now.
Now striding to the plate for the Tigers is Frank Glazer, and he has struck out twice as well.
The pitch on the way.
Swung and missed, strike one.
And you can just feel the excitement right now. The stands are going wild.
And the ump calls timeout because Howie, the coach of the Tigers, needed a little talk.
Trying to screw the sequence up again, as we say.
Yeah.
Oh, and he goes for a high pitch, way out of his zone. He couldn't have hit that one with a fire engine ladder.
0-2 now.
He needs
and
one
you can
more.
see the smile on Sandell's face.
The Dodgers bench just can't hold themselves together. This is huge, a huge moment. The pitch on the way.
And low and away, ball one.
The batter takes second base on the passed ball.
Passed ball.
Standing up.
And now there's a man at second with two outs and a 1-2 count on the batter.
Again, the tying runner on second. Top of the sixth inning. The Dodgers widths away from taking this championship ring. 2 strikes on the batter. The pitch on the way.
High, ball two. The count is now 2-2 on the batter. And Frank Glazer, the left fielder, for the Tigers.
The outfield seems to be playing very well in. The center fielder is only 10 yards from the infield. Strike three, and the Dodgers have won the championship. It's all over.
The Dodgers have won for the first time.
Yes, and the coaching career for this team is unbelievable. Adam Sandell took a whole bunch of kids, threw them in a pot, mixed them up, and he's created a championship team.
Dad. Oh, damn. I know, Sam, aren't you going to
Well, and the Dodgers lift their star pitcher, Adam Sandell, onto their shoulders and walk him off the field.
The hard-worked catcher, again, Henry Melfer. God knows who the player of this game will be. Everyone played so well. Clutch hits occurring in almost every inning.
Definitely.
We saw...
What? And you can just see the sadness on the faces of the Tigers. They tried so hard all year.
A devastating effect is...
Dad. Oh, Frankie Glazer.
And now that the game is over, we will be back in a minute.
The music was loud and we was laughing and joking around. 3 shots fired. He was killed. It really hurt. Why did this have to happen?
Unfortunately, Alicia's story is all too common. Children with their childhood taken from them. Fear of violence is robbing our children of their future. We must take away that fear and give them hope. We must give Alicia and all our children back their childhood. Working together, we can.
Do something now. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT.
Welcome back to Elliott Field. We're on a beautiful Sunday evening. Brookline Youth Baseball has crowned a new champion in its Major A division. That's Mike Sandell's Dodgers beating the Tigers by a score of 6-5. And now for the awards and the presentations, Commissioner Burt Nadler.
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, could you come in please closer? Let's go. We don't have microphones here. Parents, come on in, please. Let's go. Please come on in. As expected, it was a great game. We'd like, don't stand in front of the camera if you can avoid that, though. We really want to congratulate both teams and both coaches for a terrific game and a terrific season. So let's hear it for everybody. And the person that I think who deserves a lot of credit, who doesn't get a lot of credit, is the person who runs the Major A's, who happens to also be the manager and the coach of the Tigers, is Howie Rosenstein, and I'll turn it over to him.
First of all, on behalf of the Major A and the Tigers, I want to congratulate the Dodgers on a super year and a great game today.
Just do these.
Okay. I will bring out my Tigers as runners-up of the 1998 season.
To the mound and then towards the camera.
Okay. How many do you have? Do you know?
Enough for everybody.
Frankie Glazier, come on out.
This way, Frankie. Go towards the camera, please, and then come back to your place.
Okay, next up, Jeremy Chrisman, who flew in just for this game from New York. Okay, next up, we have, and I just want to say a couple words about Kenny Pfeiffer. Kenny Pfeiffer hurt his arm earlier this year. He's been out of action for like the last 3 weeks. He's been a great sport, helping me in practices and being a great team player and doing whatever he can to help the team. He couldn't play, unfortunately, but I want to recognize him for that great effort. So Kenny, next up, super job all year long at second base, Dave Birnbaum. Helping us out today from the Major B's, in case we need another player, is Alex Coburn.
Threw Ben out yesterday. He broke my hat. I couldn't believe you did that to me.
Okay, next up.
Good job, Alex.
The guy who got us here to the World Series on a masterful pitching performance yesterday, Connor Shield.
Good job, Connor.
Okay, if you notice the Gold Glove at shortstop the last couple of games, his name is Kyle Williams.
How about the 2 home runs and a double?
And 2 home runs and a double today, too.
Nice job, Kyle.
Okay, for my 4 returning players who really were the heart and soul of our team this year. First off, Sam Moss did a great job at catcher. Next up, my Gold Glove first baseman, Big Ben Hyken. Okay, the last 2, the heart and soul, the foundation of our team. The first one, Aaron Altman, who played a stellar third base all year.
All right, Aaron. Come on, pal. Great season. Great job.
And to the guy who pitched about 2/3 of my innings this year, it was just absolutely phenomenal. Hitting, fielding, pitching, a great year, Sammy Lipsel.
Great job, Sam.
Okay, how many do you do?
1, 2, 3, 4 left after that.
Okay. Let's recognize our coaches assisting us this year. Paul Shields, he did a fabulous job for us. My co-coach for 10 years, Bruce Stahlbeck.
Bruce.
Yeah. I just also like to make a point of noting 2 of my kids cannot make it today, unfortunately. The first one is Michael Hassan, and the second one is Adam Maislin, and I will bring these trophies directly to them.
And ladies and gentlemen, I want to recognize Howie Rosenstein, both as the head of Major A's and as the coach. It's a great team. It's a lot of effort.
Bravo. Great season, Howie. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the coach of the champion winning Dodgers, Mike Sandell. You look good on one knee, bud.
Yeah, no. So, let me call up our first baseman with a Golden Glove at first base, Colby Tucker.
Go around the dog.
Third base, outfield, shortstop, pitcher. He played almost every position. Jake Weisel. Great outfielder all season long, coming up with a key play at the end, Nick Bateman. An outstanding outfielder, key hits for us, Jared Skaversky. Stellar outfielder, great hitter, Bill Rubenstein. Great second baseman all season long, our leadoff hitter, Francis Taylor. Third base, outfield, outstanding all-around player, Robert Altman. Great center fielder. He burned up the league with his speed, laid down bunts, beat him almost every one of them out. No one could catch him on the base pass, Lars Margolis. Great pitcher all season long and shortstop, and a key hitter, Joe DeFranceschi. He did some pitching most of the season behind the plate, steady as a rock, and our number 4 hitter, Henry Melker. And at this point, I'd like to bring in my partner, Coach Ed DeFranceschi.
Congratulations.
Hey, our last guy, Adam Sandell, is why baseball is a game that can't be killed by the ordinary negligence of the people who run it now.
Hey.
Come on. Game is played on.
There you go. Before we leave, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to honor the coaches of the world champion Dodgers. First, Ed DeFranceschi for being here every day for practice and every game. And to Michael Sandell for being a great coach and a great leader of his team. Please stay here, everybody. We have another award ceremony. It's only going to take a couple of minutes. Howie?
Okay, before we get into that, I just want to make a point of recognizing the coaches who have spent an inordinate amount of time from about late March until now. It really is a true labor of love for all of us who do it. And I want to recognize Jimmy Duggan from the Braves. I know Nancy O'Connor is back there on behalf of her husband Bobby. Steve Z, Arlen is over here. Let's give everybody the coaches a round of applause. Also, another huge round of applause. If I don't get any recognition, Bert certainly doesn't get any recognition. The amount of time that this guy spends running this league is unbelievable. We owe him a huge debt of gratitude.
Bravo, Bert.
And also to Willie. Okay. The most important award, frankly, that I believe that a player, that a child can achieve in this in their baseball experience here in Brookline is the Herb Silverman Award. And this year, the recipient, each recipient from each league is here today. And I'll read off the first one, which goes to the player who exhibits great sportsmanship during the year. I'll read it out for each one because it's so important. Brookline Youth Baseball Good Sportsmanship Award. As voted by all of the coaches, this award is presented to one player from the National League who has demonstrated a love for baseball that goes beyond his own personal skills or even the fate of his own team. He has shown respect for his opponents, spirit for his teammates, and unqualified enthusiasm for the game of baseball. He has provided leadership to all of the players and coaches with his zeal, contagious zest for the game, and spirited play during the entire 1998 season. This year's award for the Major A National League Good Sportsmanship Award is presented to Jake Wiesel.
Right to the camera, Jake.
Jake deserved this award, as Mike elaborated to me. He got injured, and he didn't let that deter him from having a great year and keeping his teammates alive with good spirit. He was at every practice, at every game, helped out as much as he could, and that's the true essence of baseball. Before we get into the award for the American League, I am bound to recognize the umpires as well. I forgot to do that, unfortunately. So to Sean and everybody that helped out this year, umpires, give them a hand. Now appropriate that the rains are coming in, so I'll get this one quickly. Brookline Youth Baseball 1998 Major A Good Sportsmanship Award. As voted by all of the coaches, this award is presented to one player from the American League who has demonstrated a love for baseball that goes beyond his own personal skills or even the fate of his own team. He has shown respect for his opponents, spirit for his teammates, and unqualified enthusiasm for the game of baseball. He has provided leadership to all of the players and coaches with his zeal, contagious zest for the game, and spirited play during the entire 1998 season. This year's award for the Major A American League Good Sportsmanship Award is presented to Aaron Altman.
Bravo!
Aaron was a rock on our team. He was one of the kids that was looked upon for leadership, and he really deserves this award for his great enthusiasm for the game and his love to play, and that's what it's all about. Thank you very much, everybody.
It may not look like it, but you're watching the future of the Earth pass by, because many of these products are made from materials you've been recycling. But to keep recycling working, you need to buy products that say, made from recycled materials. For all those next in line, it would mean the world to them.
If you can boil water, you can cook a meal for someone who can't. Your local volunteer center can show you how easy it is.
Jim Duggan back here at Elliott Field, and at the conclusion of the game, one of the nice parts of the post-game celebration is that we get to bring to you today's picks for the MVP, most valuable players in today's championship game. First, representing the Tigers, the runner-up Tigers, Kyle Williams, and representing the championship Dodgers, Adam Sandell. Let's start with Kyle. Kyle, you had a fine game today, a double, 2 home runs, played your usual sterling shortstop. You must feel pretty content and happy with how things went, except for the final score.
Yep.
Anything else you'd like to add, Kyle?
Not really.
Well, Kyle's going to be playing summer ball, and we look forward to him hitting as hard and fielding as well and throwing as accurately as he did today. And from the Dodgers, Adam Sandell. Adam pitched the last 3 for the Dodgers. When the game was on the line, he had to take the ball and take command out there, and he did with a fine effort. A little rocky in the 6th inning, but you held your composure and you pitched your way out of trouble.
Yeah, thanks.
And again, another loquacious baseball player here. Apparently, it's safe to say Brookline, they play more than they talk. In any event, Adam also will be playing summer ball this summer for his father on the Brookline All-Star town team. And now, thank you for joining us today at Elliott Field for the Major A championship game between the Tigers and the Dodgers. Good night.